Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Race into Space 1.1. Ich bin äh, mich und wir spielen. Oh, sorry about that. I was lapsing into German there for a second. I took 5 years of German in high school, but I've never had a chance to practically use it, so my grammar is completely gone. I do like watching some Let's Plays in German, though. It's kind of funny. Let's get this going and see if I'll have time to talk a lot or if I'm going to be shaking my head about things going wrong. I do watch some German Let's Plays, Alligator1204. He's pretty funny. His Let's Play of Ninja Gaiden for the NES. You hardly need to know German to understand his frustration level at that game. You know, Ninja Gaiden on the NES was a hard game. I've only played it through emulation, but it's hard. And just seeing him go through it and just suddenly go a bit insane. Anyway. Okay, a second, I gotta take a drink of water. Gotta get my throat kind of back in shape. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm taking a lot of chances. I'm not normally a big risk taker, but I'm taking chances more so than I normally would in a normal game, simply because the whole Let's Playing aspect of it. I'm a very cautious person. Like I said, I've never equaled or bettered the historical landing. I've never gotten any earlier than 1970 to do a lunar landing. So, now, moment of truth. Is it 3 for 3 for man docking? No.
Roger. Capcom or no go. Capcom or no go.
This makes my LEM decision even more questionable because I'll be doing a docking with the LEM for the joint LM test at a docking skill of 65. I'm second guessing myself now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, now that we're through that, I don't have any interest of kind of going through this. Let's just end this. Okay, so this is, this is the duration E step. So I'll tell you a little something interesting here. This is actually not as dangerous as it would be doing this on the floppy version. Because the idea in the floppy version, in addition to the regular milestone penalties and things like that, there was also an added duration penalty. If you skipped a duration level, you would take an additional penalty of 5% on your safety factors for the mission. Like say if your max was a B, a duration B, and you were attempting a duration D without doing a duration C in between, you would take a -5 penalty on top of any other penalties that would already apply to the mission. Now that feature is disabled in Race into Space 1.1. The reason this is disabled is because they were trying to sort the bug out because the bug in the floppy version, there was actually a bug where that -5 for duration would apply to the very first duration mission that you did. The first time you did a manned orbital duration, you would get a -5, even though you automatically get a duration A for the first time you get into orbit. This made doing a duration B mission on your one-man capsules suicide, because that's a -5 on top of probably at least a -1 for the first time you've done a duration. And in the floppy version, you actually had lower max safety factor. For Mercury, you had a max R&D of 79. For the Vostok, you had a max R&D of 76. Now, you're probably only going to have like 2 or 3 successful missions before you do a duration step. So at best, you're in the low 80s. And then to do a mission with at least a -6, made doing that in the floppy version with one man a death trap. The problem is in trying to figure out how to fix it, you know, they were getting all kinds of conflicting reports, like, you know, it was present for some people but not present for others, or would pop up at random occasions. There was no rhyme or reason to it, and so until they, you know, until they can figure out how that is working, they've just disabled the duration penalty feature, which is good for me because otherwise this mission would be at a -5 from what it is right now. And help you if you don't have all the durations clear before you do a manned lunar pass, manned lunar orbital. Because I think pretty much regardless of what you do, well, maybe if you do a lunar probe landing before you do the manned lunar pass. But if you don't do a lunar probe landing, if all you use the flybys and the durations, then you take a -4 for the manned lunar pass. Now that's easy to do because the lunar pass is only duration C, and the lunar orbital is duration D, so it should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, so we got prestige first for both E and D, but we only get the 5 for E. As I said, D only gets you 1, which I don't know if that's an oversight. I think it should be at least. I think it should be 3 for D at least, because you know you get 3 for C, I think, and then 5 for E, and I think 15 for F. So okay, R&D bonus good. Shepard retired. Stafford. Okay, so would have said that Stafford was removed from flight crew, except that Stafford has also announced his retirement. So that takes precedence in the astronauts and the news section. So I'll need a brand new crew because Stafford is going to retire. So we'll take care of that. Stafford sits in the complex counting the days until he gets out and gets a book deal or something. What we got left that's good? Ooh. Bassett and Chafee? Please, please, LM4? No. I want Chafee, though. I want that LM of 4. Cunningham and Chafee. I want that LM of 4. McCandles and Chafee. Game, you're not listening to me. I want that LM of 4. Collins and Chafee. Game? Game? Shades of Kikowskian is a Minecraft. It's hardcore Minecraft Let's Play where he's chiding / begging the game to give him seeds because he starts on an island with 1 tree and no animals. And if the game didn't give him some seeds, he couldn't farm unless he would starve to death. That's sort of like quiet, sort of half desperation. Okay, how badly is this gonna bite our budget? Okay, not that bad. We won't be able to get a full research on cricket, though. But we can at least do the mission. Now how Booster Titan is now up to 84%. I mean, I said it would gain +1, but the problem is Titan is already capped, so the only effective gain is going to be on the boosters. And we'll do that. I'll purchase that. 19. That gives us 11 to play with. Wow. Oh, R&D. I need to sign some death warrants here, because we can't get to max R&D, max safety factor. 12 is about as good as we're going to get. Passable by whatever you like higher. Rest on the kicker A. Okay, that's good. I got no money, but that's to be expected this time of year. Okay, so I'm going to break the video off here, and then I'll do future mission playing, and we'll do this LM test, and that might be a session right there. So I'll be back in a second, later.